Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the month of November. If you're new here, hello, welcome in. I'm Jenny. I'm a shamanic healer. I'm a women's coach. I'm a retreat host, and I like to do these videos here on YouTube as much and as often as I can. And I also like to start our readings off with a little bit of Palo Santo. Thank you to the spirit of Palo Santo for raising our energy, raising the energy of our environment where we're watching these videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are back, then you know that I've been a little absent the last couple of months. So my apologies. We'll get some messages here. We'll get as many as we can to sort of make up for it. Many of you know that I had my house for sale and I was manifesting an acreage. And let me tell you, I got that acreage. So it's been a minute to get ourselves settled here. And I'm a Virgo as well. So that took us all the way through our season, through Virgo season. And I know that a lot of us are going through it right now. Let me tell you, you are not the only one if you are going through it. And for myself, it was my 40th solar return. And that's always a big deal coming up into our 40th. If any of you are watching and your Virgo sun, moon, rising, if you've got Virgo and Venus or anywhere else in your chart that you're watching for, when we get to our 40th year, there's so many changes that come in, and it's almost like redefining ourselves or remembering really who we truly are. And this has definitely been the case with myself. Let's see, what is the primary energy for the Virgo collective in the month ahead, please? Okay, I feel like there's two energies coming here. Okay, so these are very, very much in line with one another. We're starting off with the Speaking Up card, which is card number 1, new beginnings. Like I was just saying, lots of new beginnings, new changes coming in for all of us. Your soul is really calling for you to stand in your authenticity. And again, that's exactly what I was just talking about, redefining ourselves or remembering who it is that we truly are. And this is going to be the primary energy for the entire month ahead. How can you be more authentic? How can you say yes when you truly want to say yes, when your higher self, when your soul is guiding you to say yes? How can you say no when you're really feeling like no? And I know for a lot of us, it's like we don't want to rock the boat. So we might say yes, even though intuitively we feel like it's a no, or vice versa. We're also getting spiritual teacher. So it's time to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. So for those of you, I know a lot of us Virgos, we are quite intuitive. Many of us are already working in our spiritual gifts. So again, that could be coaching for you. That could be doing one-on-one healing sessions or readings or whatever the case may be. If you're not doing that and you've been considering it, this is a major sign from spirit that this is meant for you right now, that this is a part of your path. And you might be listening saying, oh, I'm not a spiritual teacher, Jenny, what the heck are you talking about? This isn't about me. Just remember that we may be helping to guide other people in our day-to-day lives, even just by being present. Just our existence can really help affect the energy of everybody else. The law of resonance states that we will always come into resonance with the strongest vibration in the room. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes the strongest vibration in the room is definitely the lowest vibration in the room. You know that feeling. You walk in a room and someone's in a crabby mood and it sort of lowers the energy of the whole room. But then the opposite is true as well. Sometimes the strongest vibration in the room is the highest vibration in the room. And when you get the spiritual teacher card, it's reminding me that we're on a karmic journey. Don't come down to other people's level. Don't allow yourself to fall down when people are trying to bring you down with their energy, but really try to lift other people up with your energy, because you're being guided to step into this role that you've already signed a soul contract for. You've already signed up for this in this lifetime. If you're already working with your spiritual gifts, then of course this is reminding you to just push imposter off to the side. I know imposter syndrome comes up all the time. It doesn't matter how long we've been in our roles. Imposter syndrome always comes up. I've been coaching for over 10 years and I still get imposter syndrome all the time. Like, am I good enough? What are they going to think? What are they going to say? Yeah, it comes up. And I train in shamanism and I work in shamanism. So I try to give it to the earth as much as I can. Like, thank you, Mother Earth, for taking my imposter syndrome. Thank you for taking my fear. Thank you for taking my doubt. Thank you for taking my insecurity. I mean, really, it's like a gift. It's like Ione, sacred reciprocity, right? And Mother Earth, like any great mother, she wants to take all of our pain, all of our suffering, all of our fear, doubt, insecurity, all of those things. So if you're feeling like, I'm not sure if I'm good enough for this, you absolutely are. The only thing standing in our way is us. I know that sounds really cliche, but I really do feel like that. If you are curious about the deck I'm using, this is the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly Smith. This is one of my favorite oracle decks. you can find the link to find that deck down below in the comments. I don't have affiliate links because I'll be honest with you, I just always forget to refresh them. I never tell people about them, and then I never make the quota, but that's been the experience so far. That's just a basic plain Jane Amazon link. You can find that down below. You'll also find down below the link for my one-on-one sessions, as well as the application to the 16-week Nourish Your Temple program and the monthly Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership. And I love that membership because when you are a member, you also get access to the extended reading. So we're going to dive deeper into this reading once we get to the end here. And then we meet twice a month on Zoom, once for a shamanic journey and once for a group reading. So it's a great chance to get some one-on-one time. I really love that community membership, and it's a really low price as well. Let's get some clarification. You got speaking up and spiritual teacher. Can we get a little bit more about this primary energy for the month ahead, please, for the Virgo collective? Okay, support team. So there's definitely an opportunity here for collaboration. And I feel like, yes, this is here in you know, the 3D world, but also with regards to our spirit guides and allies. You know, we all have a spiritual business partner, for example, or the spirit of our business, two different things, but we can always journey. We can journey to visit our spirit guides and allies, those who are here to help us, you know, release that imposter syndrome, release that fear, doubt, and insecurity, and help us to really understand our own intuition and what it is that we do need to be doing or saying in order to be speaking our truth and showing up authentically. This says 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. So that could be for you. There could be particularly 4. There could be, you know, you and 3 others who are meant to collaborate on something in the next little while. You'll have to let me know down below in the comments if that's resonating with you. And if you are resonating with this message so far, we'll definitely go a little more into it. But if you're resonating so far, please hit that like button. If you are resonating with my energy, please hit that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel, and it's free. So for those of you who are like, I want to get a one-on-one or whatever, that's cool. That's no problem at all. But you know, if you really like this video, then please do like it. More people will see it. Let's see what will be the biggest challenge for the Virgo collective in the month ahead, please. Dark Night of the Soul. This is our card, is it not? Like, we're the Hermit, right? And the Dark Night of the Soul is saying, like, yeah, you may be looking at your shadow this month, and there's lots of beautiful opportunities to do that. We've got a full moon coming up on November the 5th. We've got the 11/11 portal, which I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about that. It's a beautiful manifestation portal. So going into the month, the veil is the thinnest on October 31st, of course, right? So we're starting the month off with the ability to tap into this support team here. We're going in with the ability to really get some divine guidance and spiritual support. And then right after that, we've got a full moon. When the moon is full, when the moon is illuminated, it's a perfect opportunity to look at our shadow. It's a perfect opportunity to look at how am I showing up? And if our primary energy is to be authentic so that we can step into our role as spiritual teachers, you know, we're only going to attract our soulmate clients. We're only going to attract those that we're meant to serve when we are being authentic. And I mean, you guys, if you've been here for a while, you've seen me go through different iterations of myself over and over and over again. I'm a life path number 5. So I really like change. Okay. I really like change. I've been coaching women for over 10 years. My programs have changed so much. And I can see where I've been showing up how I think people want me to show up, and then the results are kind of like, eh. But then when I'm truly authentic, and when I say truly authentic, of course that changes over time, right? It evolves and grows as we do. But when I feel like I am really showing up how I really want to show up, that's when I attract the more of my soulmate clients. So this Dark Night of the Soul card is just saying, you know, it may be a challenge for us to look at our shadow, but we've got to feel it to heal it, right? We've got to feel it to heal it. So what is it that's causing that imposter syndrome? What is it that's causing that fear, that doubt, that insecurity? What is it that's causing us to show up as we think people want us to show up, or show up as the way we think we should show up, instead of showing up as the way that actually feels good for us? You know, like I used to have big, long fake eyelashes, and I had silver hair, and at the time that felt good, but then all of a sudden it didn't anymore. And I was like, okay, no, we gotta get back to our natural roots. Like, oh my gosh, you guys haven't done my hair in like 5 years, and I really love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It just didn't feel authentic to me anymore. At one point it did, because, you know, I was like coming into my own and building my confidence and building my business and building my brand. And I was loving it and I was feeling good. And then all of a sudden it just didn't feel right anymore. And when I changed my appearance, I also changed the way that I started showing up and started talking. And I was leaning more into my spiritual gifts and into my healing work. And let me tell you, that work is so fulfilling. Like, I was doing fat loss coaching for so many years. And at one point I was like, if I have to teach another adult how to eat vegetables, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like, I just didn't want to do it anymore. And it didn't feel authentic to me anymore, because at that point in my journey, I mean, I lost 35 pounds when my spiritual awakening began 14 years ago. I've been maintaining it for over a decade now. So the whole weight loss world, like, I wasn't losing weight anymore. So it didn't feel right to me to be teaching about it, because I was now maintaining and treating my body well because I want to treat my body well, not because I wanted to punish it to change it, or not because I felt like I needed to be a certain size or a certain shape or any of those things. So this dark night of the soul that we're getting is really, really valuable for us. We have the opportunity here to look at our shadow at the beginning part of the month, release whatever's standing in the way of our manifestations, and then harnessing that energy on the 1111 portal before we even have a new moon. I think it's on the 20th, if I'm not mistaken, before we have a new moon where we can set more seeds of intention. So I feel like the cosmos are really supporting us in the month ahead. This is going to be a really beautiful experience for all of us. Can we get a little further clarification here on this dark night of the soul, on the biggest challenge for the Virgo collective? Authentic self-expression. I can't make this up, you guys. We're getting the same message in different words, the exact same message in different words. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. So again, what I'm really picking up on right now is, like, when you get that yes in your body, that's a yes. And I have a saying, excuse my language, but if it is not a fuck yes, it's a hell no. Okay. So it's got to feel so damn good in your body. It's got to feel like, this is what I want to do and I am going to do it. And I recently had this experience as well. I was like, a lot of people were coming to me and saying, like, but where do I even start? But where do I even start? But where do I even start? And I was like, oh, well, I wonder if I should focus on bringing people into my 16-week program. They get a really, really beautiful experience, a really fulfilling. A lot of people love it. I get great feedback. Maybe I should bring people into my 16-week program. And then I was like, okay, I got to make some posts, some emails. How am I going to talk about this? And it just didn't feel right. It was like I was trying to fit a square into a circle peg. It just didn't feel right. And then it just came to me. I was meditating and it came to me like, no, I should create a free ebook, like a free ebook. It's not going to bring me any money, but that doesn't matter. This is what I want to do. I want to create a free ebook that helps people, that really helps people to, if you don't know where to start, this is where you can start, because this is what really helped me going back 14 years ago when my spiritual awakening began. And then throughout those 14 years, of course, I keep having these dark nights of the soul. It's not just one spiritual awakening, it's multiple layers, right? And when I get stuck in these moments of like, again, imposter syndrome and resistance, when I get in these moments of self-sabotage, I go back to those same practices that I learned 14 years ago that really, really have helped me in my journey. So I created this free ebook. It's called Coming Back Home to Yourself. I'll actually link it down below as well. And I've had the most amazing feedback, and it was free, but let me tell you, it lit me up. It lit me up. It's like promoting my 16-week program felt like, meh, I didn't really want to do it. So I didn't do it. But then creating this free ebook felt like, yeah, I want to do this and I'm going to love it. And I did love it. And then the feedback I've gotten so far has been phenomenal. So authentic self-expression, again, what I'm really getting for all of us Virgos is say yes when you really want to say yes. If there's any part of you that is like, I don't know, then the answer is no, period. No matter what it is, whether it's a conversation or an invitation or creating something, especially when it comes to creating something, because that is where we are truly in alignment. When we are creating whatever wants to be expressed from our soul. I mean, authentic self-expression wants to be expressed. What does your soul want to express? All right, before we jump into the extended reading, I am going to pull one more card. What is one final message that will help the Virgo collective to align with their highest path, their highest purpose, their highest timeline in the month of November, or whenever this message may find you. Maybe you're finding this after November. Trust that there's no such thing as a coincidence. You're going to read this message or hear this message rather exactly when you're meant to. And what a beautiful message to end off with. Metamorphosis. You've got, I don't know about you, but like, don't you feel like we've been going through it? We've been turning ourselves into soup. And that's kind of, again, what the dark night of the soul is all about. Like, we are in the cocoon right now, but we are going to emerge like the beautiful butterfly. So give yourself credit for all the work that you've been doing, because this work is leading to massive transformation. I just heard you're not who you used to be, but you're not quite who you're going to become. Okay, let me know in the comments if you're resonating with that. By the way, welcome to my new space, you guys. We're in my new office with my beautiful raw edge willow tree. My husband, I used to use this as an altar top, and my husband turned it into a desk for me. We add this beautiful piping. If you've seen my TikToks and my reels and things like that about we sold our dream house and we bought our dream property. So we've been really working hard at turning this into our own home. It's taken a little bit longer than we expected, hence my little absence for a couple of months there. But I love this piping. I use this as my closet. So we did that in the old house, and then we built some shoe shelves and some cute shelves. And now we did it in this house as well. So make sure that you're watching my shorts, my TikToks, my Instagram, my reels, my Facebook, all of that stuff, because I do share a little bit about my personal life as well. We are now the proud owners of 12 acres and 74 chickens, you guys. So there's definitely going to be homesteading videos on there as well. And I'll try to add some here to YouTube as well. So I hope that I'll see you on the extended reading. Once again, you can find the link to join me for that down below in the comments. And I hope you have a beautiful month of November, Virgo.